Hi, everybody. This is Dolores Miller, and I decided that everybody's asked me all the time how I make my backgrounds, and sometimes I do them and they're kind of lengthy and long. So I decided I'd show you my quick version that I quite do a lot when I don't want to be burdened with a lot of spending time making backgrounds. I just want to get it and go. Today we'll be using the Vibrant Turquoise, Squeezed Orange, Bubblegum Pink, and your black is your freebie. So what you're allowed to do on this exercise is you can have 3 paints, 3 sets of stencils, your choice, 3 sets of stamps, your choice. Your black is a freebie, and that's because, there are times when you're going to have to put something black on there. So I really don't count that as a color. You can use it or not. But what I'd like you to do this exercise is to pick 3 paints, any 3 that you choose, and follow along with me. I'm going to use this one first. I'm going to use the turquoise blue, and the reason is because it's my darker controlling color. So when something's your darker controlling color, you're not going to be able to put it on top of stuff and show your colors underneath. But if you flip it, you can show your colors better. And I hope that makes sense to y'all. Okay, and basically, I'm just going to go in and start working on adding some things to my page. And like I said, you only get to pick 3. There's no rhyme and reason why I'm choosing, but I am trying to appeal to the eye, and again, use what I tell you about the triangle. If it goes over, it's no big deal, because by the time you add all the colors on here, you're not going to notice all that anyways. Okay, I like that, and I think I would like a little bit more up in here. And let's give you some too. And then I'm going to take my rag, and on the areas here where there's nothing, I'm just going to clean it off. And if you'll get in the habit of doing this on a spare page, you'll always have your next sheet ready to go. And you'll enjoy this process a lot more, I promise you. Okay, then I'm going to take our next stamp, and I'm going to go with the bubblegum pink. Okay. Alrighty. And again, I'm going to put some areas that I think would be really cool. And I like the flowers. And you see it doesn't take very much of the paint at all, because Dylusions, that's the greatest thing about their paints, is that you use so little. And you want these soft looks. Okay, I think right here, clean my mat up a little bit more. Okay, and I think we need something here. It's a little too bare. And you notice I'm going to go right back over where I had already done it in blue, because the more layers you have, the more intense your page is going to look. And again, I'm going to take my rag and these empty spots and just start wiping it clean, because all you're doing is adding more layers, more texture. Okay. Okay, for my third one, I'm going to use my black, because you're allowed a freebie for your black. And usually I use my black for my numbers and things, but I'm already got a number alphabet stamp picked out, so I won't be needing that one. So I can just do this instead. Okay, and I'm going to add Not trying to make any pattern, make any sense. This is just a really quick page. So basically, if you were doing this at home, it should take you, your first couple times, you might spend 10 minutes on this, but then after that, these should be 5-minute pages for you. That's how quick these will come together for you. Once you get the ideal of just letting go. Our problem is when we see the blank page, we panic and we start trying to figure out the whole page, and you can't do that. You just really, I don't think anyone's ever sat down and knew how their whole page is going to go. You just sit down and you play and you find your page. Okay, so again, taking my rag, and when you clean it off, just find an empty spot that hasn't been cleaned off. Okay, alrighty. Now I'm going to take my orange. I'm going to first hit this with the heat dryer just to make sure that it's good and dry. I don't want mud. Okay. The good thing about these, you don't have to let them, they dry pretty fast. So I just want to make sure I don't smear this onto my page. That would be a disaster. Okay, now I'm going to come in with my orange. And this time I'm going to apply it with my wipey. And I'm just picking spots that I want to add a little color to. Okay, I really like that. So now I think I will bring in my colors back in again. And this time I'm going to just use my baby white. But once you start making your clean off sheets, you won't have to add these many colors back onto the page. You'll be able to just go from there. And your pages will be pretty much done for you. All you have to do is choose what you want to put on it and what you want to say. And, you know, everybody's asking how do you get them so intense and how they look, because the key is to dry them. So you see my darker color will shine through. Okay. And let's go with here. Somehow I'm not letting that black dry there. Let's see if it out. Okay. And I think I'll go up and down. Okay, before I add any more color, I think I'm going to go ahead and add some of my background stamps in and see if it needs any more color. Because sometimes when you add the background stamps, you don't need more color. It gets too busy. Okay. Using Dylusions, her alphabet, Diane Release alphabet stamp. Hope I got this right side up. I'm really bad about that. But I always flip them anyway, so it really doesn't matter. And see, once you start filling in with the stamp, you really don't want to go too crazy with your colors. Okay, next stamp. Because we get to choose 3. And I hope this is helping y'all to break it down a little bit more easier where it doesn't seem so overwhelming and so, because it can get overwhelming. I don't care who you are. When you look at that blank page and you start doing this, you think, oh my Lord, how am I going to do this? Okay, and then my last stamp. As you see, I didn't need to go in with another color because it's already getting really busy. So, on this one, we're just going to use little accents of it. We're not going to go too crazy with this one. Just need little accents. Okay, there you have it. How simple was that? I hope you enjoyed this and you'll come back and watch more of my videos because I'm going to do more of these and kind of get you used to doing these, and then we'll start building up until we can get more intense. And I hope this helped you, and have a blessed day.